Hello mga ka-mathmates! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the post notification bell right over there. Welcome to another episode of challenging, exciting, fun, and interesting math lessons. This is Sir Oliver, your cool math teacher for today. Our topic is all about what you will learn. 1. Classify perfect square and not perfect square. And 2. Find two consecutive integers where the square root of a number lies. So let's get started by answering Classify Me. Which are perfect squares and non-perfect square numbers? So you need to choose here inside the box. You need to copy it first. You have square root of 81, square root of 23, square root of 57, square root of 64, square root of 290, square root of 4, square root of 99, square root of 305, square root of 121, and square root of 256. Then, you need to write your answer here. You have here the perfect square numbers. The first one is given as your example. You have here the square root of 81. That is one of the perfect squares. And then, you have here not a perfect squares. So, perfect square numbers are square root of 64, square root of 4, square root of 121, square root of 256, and you have the not perfect squares. You have square root of 23, square root of 57, square root of 259, square root of 99, and square root of 305. So I hope that you got it all correctly. So grouping the perfect squares and non-perfect squares will help you understand our new lesson about finding the two consecutive integers where the square of a number lies. And that is our topic for today, is finding the two consecutive integers where the square root lies. Classifying perfect squares and non-perfect squares is important to master in order to analyze the mathematical concepts on finding the two consecutive integers where the square root of a number lies. So, mathematical concept. To find the two consecutive integers where the given square root of a number lies, so we need to perform the following steps. So, for each example that I will be giving, so there will be the steps that we need to follow. Okay? So I hope that you will be getting all the steps that is necessary to find the two consecutive integers where square root lies. So we have example 1. Find the two consecutive integers in radical form where square root of 45 lies in between. Again, find the two consecutive integers in radical form where square root of 45 lies in between. First step, identify the two consecutive perfect squares between the given square root of a number lies and express in radical form. So the two perfect squares in radical form between square root of 45 are square root of 36 and square root of 49. So that is written as, so ganito yung kanyang mathematical expression. So we're in yung 45 ay between 36 and 49. So those two are perfect square numbers. So that is read as the square root of 45 is between the square root of 36 and the square root of 49. So it's very important to identify all the perfect square numbers. So starting from 1, 4, 9, and so forth. Then, step 2, extract the principal square root of the two perfect squares. For example, the square root of 36, that is 6, and the square root of 49, that is 7. So, therefore, square root of 45. So, to finalize your solution, thus, square root of 45 lies between 6 and 7. So, as easy as that. So, let's have example 2. So for this time, we need to find the two consecutive integers in radical form where square root of 108 lies in between. Again, it's very important to identify all the perfect square numbers. So the first step is identify the two consecutive perfect squares between the given square root of a number lies and expressed in radical form. So the two perfect squares in radical form between square root of 108 are square root of 100 and square root of 121, written as this one. So that is read as the square root of 108 is between the square root of 100 and the square root of 121. So we need to extract the principal root of the two squares, two perfect squares. So yung square root of 100, that is 10. And the square root of 121, that is 11. Okay? Again, nahanap lang ulit tayo ng dalawang perfect square numbers wherein magiging in between yung given nating square root. So, thus, square root of 108 lies between 10 and 11. So, ganun lang yung kasimple yung ating lesson. So, I hope that you'll learn something. So, it's now to get your pen and paper to do your practice test. So, good luck and God bless you. So that's all for our video. I hope that you learned something. In learning mathematics, two important things that you need to remember: focus and practice. See you on my next video. Thanks for watching.